Greetings. You are watching The Objective Jerk, and I am said jerk. Yes, I caved in. I gave in to the peer pressure. My kids were always telling me I need to be more like the other YouTubers and everything, and I didn't want to. But so I got a little bored and decided to do a little something something. So I hope you appreciate it. Um So this is kind of this is not going to be a podcast. I'm not recording because it's kind of pointless when you have visuals that coincide with I mean, I guess it could have worked, but I don't know. I'm just doing this is just video only, so we'll see how this goes. Um but I wanted to watch and discuss the interview that Trump did. And I saw some clips of it, but yeah, so I wanted to kind of watch it and just give my 2 cents, I guess. So let's go over here, check it out. Whoa, bro! I am a YouTuber. No, that is not what I wanted to do. I don't know what that looks like because the OBS went away. So we'll just keep it like this. All right, here we go. Let's check this out. Look at that face, man. These women, like, what? You know, it reminds me of this lady right here. Look at this. This is the investigative reporters that are. What was that? What was that? What was that? Dude, these people are nuts. They're not even. They're they're told what to do and what to say. Journalism has died. Anyway, here we go.
$8 billion so-called anti-weaponization fund. It was going to compensate people who say the federal government weaponized the legal system against them. It's been blocked by the courts, met with opposition from Republicans
and Democrats
in Congress and Democrats.
Excuse me, mostly Democrats.
Mostly
some
Democrats and some Republicans.
Some. Very few Republicans.
Just to be very clear, are you backing off the fund completely, as your acting Attorney General Todd Blanche has said, or are you looking for another avenue to revive the fund?
Let me explain what the fund is. People have been hurt so badly by radical left lunatics that worked for the Biden administration and Sleepy Joe. They're vicious, they're violent, what they did to people. And of course, they went after me more than anybody else. They raided Mar-a-Lago and all the other things. But people have been badly hurt. They've committed suicide. They've lost their jobs. They've lost their families. They've lost their wives. They've lost everything. They've lost everything over a fake weaponization of government.
So
now, let me just tell you.
Are you looking for a way to revive it?
Well, look, if it was up to me, I'd pay them the kind of money that they deserve.
Look at that! Like, these reporters, they're not even listening to what he's saying. They're just they just want to ask the question. They're trying to get the little sound bites to him to like say. It's so fucking annoying. And Trump, he's not the best at it, honestly. I wouldn't be either, though. Like, you expect him to have like a bunch of pictures of evidence and receipts of everything all the time, you know? I don't know why he does these, because they're all like spiteful, trying to get him. It's just kind of annoying. And then the thing is like, he's talking about all the people that were like victims of like, what do you call it? Like, I read, and I think I did a podcast on it, of the individuals who were charged with like trespassing during January 6th. He's talking about January 6th, right? I think he is. Isn't that what that's about? To help the people, because so many people went to jail. They were coerced into writing, you know, like admitting. What's the word? I can't think of it. But So many people spent so much time in jail. They lost their jobs. They lost all kinds of stuff, all because they were trying to make January 6th out to be this thing, and it wasn't. January 6th was nothing. It was stupid. It was fake. It was orchestrated, and there's so much evidence of it. If you go and watch all the videos, everything, the cops let the people in. People were just walking around. Were there some dumb shits that like sat on Pelosi's desk or whatever and all this kind of crap? And yeah. And then unfortunately the lady got shot. And then, but if it was what the Democrats claim it was, there would be like tons of people. It would have been an all-out battle, you know, shooting, but it wasn't. It was all fake. It was stupid. And every time somebody's like, "Oh, remember 9/11 and January 6th," I'm just like, "Oh my God, you're a fucking moron. You are a fucking moron." January 6th was nothing. All right, but anyway, let's go.
People have been destroyed. Lives have been destroyed. Many suicides. Think of it. People have committed suicide because a bunch of thugs went after them.
You don't...
So, me personally, I think the weaponization fund is a great idea. And so do many other Republicans. You have to get it approved. If they get it approved, that's great. If they don't get it approved, I'd be disappointed.
All right, we're going to motor through this.
Motor through this.
But you have to understand, people have been destroyed by crooked politicians, and they should be reimbursed for that.
Do you think anyone who attacked police officers on January 6th should get taxpayer money?
I wouldn't be inclined to say so.
What was it, like maybe 1 or 2 people like battled or fought with a police officer during January 6th? And then you look at all the cities during George Floyd, all those people and all the damage and all, you know, people shooting at cops and all that kind of crap. No, that's not a big deal. But but they attacked. Well, no, they shouldn't get paid, but they did their time. It's like, how long ago did this all happen? It's, God, what's the word, the phrase I'm trying to think of? It's just so funny. The people that cry democracy so much are the least democratic. You know what I mean? Imprisoning, like, these people were falsely imprisoned. Anyway, let's continue.
But I have to see it. I can tell you this, 97% of those people, you look at them, the FBI or whoever it was, because you had a lot of crooked cops, you had dirty cops. Comey was a dirty cop.
Well,
a guy like Bolton was a dirty cop.
There's no evidence.
Wait a minute. Oh, you think Comey was a straight
people
cop?
Who pleaded guilty to assaulting police officers.
Yeah, they pleaded guilty because they were in prison. They're like, hey, you did this, so you got to plead guilty. But it was like for trespassing. I saw all the shit. It was all the same stupid, like, oh, it was trespassing on whatever. But then they kept them in there. No court date. Hey, you need to, if you want to get out of here, you need to just confess and just, you know, you whatever, blah, blah, blah. And there are people that were the subject of that, who have been released and have spoken about it. But you don't hear that anywhere. It's like, if you want the evidence, what evidence? Yeah, of course, they don't fucking, she probably doesn't even know anything about it because she's a fucking idiot. Hey, make sure you ask about this, and blah, blah, blah. She's not even listening to anything. What evidence? What evidence? If you were a journalist at all, you would know. It's not hard, man. Like, people on online in the internet, look up this shit, find the videos, watch the videos, and you can see clearly. You can see an agent, don't know if he's FBI or whatever, he's the one that broke like a window when the guy was telling him not to. And then it was just a big fucking scheme, man. What evidence? It's like, well, fuck you.
Fuck you!
He was a dirty cop.
No,
they had FBI. Listen to me. They had FBI agents ushering them into the building.
Yes, there's video of that.
Go into the building. Those people walking around, they're looking always in this thing. They weren't in. They were being ushered into the building.
Are you fucking kidding me? There's no evidence. There's tons of fucking evidence of it. There's video. What? There's no evidence of it. Oh my gosh, dude. This lady right here, she is a cunt.
Dirty cops. And frankly, what they did was weaponization of our government.
But sir, there's no evidence of that. More than 1,000 people.
No, there's none. You know what you do? Try looking at the tapes one time.
Would you take it off
Look
the
at
table?
the tapes
Okay,
one
but
time.
172
See, she's not even
people did
fucking
plead
listening to
guilty
anything he says.
assaulting
She's just
police
trying to
officers.
get in.
Should they
God.
be exempt?
Because they
This
told
is
them
why
to go to
nobody
jail for
trusts-
15 years if they did.
Jeez.
Should
They
they?
pled guilty.
I think I need to turn this down
because
a
they
little,
were
maybe.
frightened. They went down. They were ushered into a building. Many of them were arrested without even going
You'd be
into the
okay
building.
with them
Yeah.
receiving taxpayer dollars?
Some of them, a lot of
The
them.
people were destroyed by dirty cops and by weaponization. Many of those people should be compensated. Now, with that being said,
I am kind of pissed off though how like this has taken so long to. I don't know, like they all should have been released immediately. I mean, because I mean the person who was the cop that So nobody. What was the worst thing that was done? Somebody broke some shit, maybe, or something. You know what I mean? They don't need to spend years in jail for that. When you have fucking other people stabbing, shooting people, and killing people, and getting out in like 5-10 years, it's ridiculous.
as I understand it, the weaponization fund was going to set up a group of people, people that could be picked by anybody, fair people, smart people, and they will go on an individual case basis.
Okay.
Now, I don't know what's going to happen with the weaponization.
And
fund.
she's acting like he's the one that's like writing it, doing. You know what I mean?
Like
It's like
the fake, dirty press.
he's like,
the
I just want.
crooked press.
Oh, here we go.
People
Listen.
like stupid Biden. He's not smart enough to know what's going on. But people that surrounded him, surrounded his beautiful, resolute desk in the Oval Office. What they did to the lives of people, they destroyed people. They sent people to jail who did nothing
All
wrong.
right, just to be very clear, there's no evidence of
Oh.
what you're saying. But
Oh
there's
my
a lot of
God.
Todd Blanche. May I ask you about
Listen
Todd
to me.
Blanche?
Listen to me.
Oh
Let's
my
talk-
God, dude. Oh my. See, this is the shit, dude. This is.
There's
About Todd
tremendous evidence. There's nothing
It's
but
not been
evidence. The
presented in
election
a
was
court of
rigged.
law.
It's
It
not
was a
been
dirty
presented.
election.
Mr.
And it's
President,
happening
They're
again
working on
right
it.
now
You've
in
never
California.
Maybe-
presented evidence
It's happening
that the
right
2020
now in
election
California.
was rigged.
Right now, it's look at what's
Where's
happening
the
in
evidence
California.
to that?
Okay.
It's
Okay. See, look
Republicans.
at. So, yes, the 2020 election was fucking rigged. Do they have like concrete, caught red-handed evidence to prove it? No, but they have a lot of stuff. People stuffing ballot. I keep looking over here. I need to look here. Keep stuffing ballot boxes. People have been arrested for doing that. You got, during the election, they were covering the windows so you couldn't see what they were doing. You had a mass surge of Biden ballots, mail-in ballots come in suddenly at 1 o'clock in the morning or something. And then the same shit's going on in California, and they screwed Pratt. That's his name, right? Pratt. Like it's, oh my gosh, dude. The people, everything the Democrats accuse, they're doing that. Everything they accuse Trump or anybody doing, they do it. It's fucking insane. I cannot say the word fuck. I'm sorry.
They're doing well in
California. No, they're not. They're dropping fast because it's a rigged election. Let me tell you, it's 4 days, and they aren't even close to coming up with.
That's how they count
You know
the
why
votes
they're doing
in
that? Because they're cheating.
That's
on
how
the
they do it in
election.
California.
Do you have evidence?
Oh my
All
God,
I have
dude.
to do is look. All I have
They
to
got
do is
a little
not
bit.
evidence.
And I listen to people, and let's see what happens.
But sir, that's not evidence.
Do you think it's
and
appropriate
That's how they
that they
count the votes in
Do you
California.
think it's appropriate that they haven't?
That's how they count the votes, the mail-in, because they don't want voter ID. Yes, you can have absentee ballots and whatever this kind of stuff, but they need to be before the actual election. From this date to this date, you send in your ballots. So by the time the election happens, they already have all the mail-in ballots. So now it's like all the day of, and it should be over that day. But they do it the way they do it. That's how they do it. Yeah, that's how they cheat. Stupid bitch.
election, and 5 days later, they're nowhere close to picking a
State
winner.
and local officials acknowledge they are slow. They're urging.
No, they're crooked.
They're urging
They're
the
crooked.
votes to be counted quickly. That's how they vote
They're
in
crooked,
California.
just like
That's how
you're
they vote
crooked.
in
Your press
California.
is crooked, and meet the
Here,
press
yeah,
is
see, he's
crooked.
To be
done.
fair, I'm not crooked, but let's.
Really?
Oh, really?
You play right into their hands.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
You're either crooked or you're stupid. You play right into their hands with this rap. You know.
Dude.
That-
Oh, man. I'm going to make a clip of that part right there. You're either crooked or you're stupid. That is a fact. I need to clip that.
These elections are rigged. Your network knows that they're rigged. You know that I won an election in a landslide, and I got 94% bad press.
But Mr. President,
You know why I
you've
got
never
that?
presented
Because you have no
evidence.
credibility.
But you've never presented evidence that it was rigged. Let's keep talking about. I want to talk about Todd.
You
You
got
have
Fine.
more evidence. There's more evidence than ever presented.
Let's talk
Your
about
elections
You
in
went
this
to
country, we're
court.
like a third world country.
But, sir-
Your elections are crooked, and you're crooked, and
But,
Meet
Mr.
the Press is crooked,
Mr.
and so
President-
is ABC and CBS and CNN.
But, Mr. President-
You're one-sided crooked networks. All right, let's call it quits because I've had enough. Thank you, darling. Have a good time.
Mr. President, let's please. I traveled all the way to Wisconsin.
I've sat in the
traveled
rain.
I
all the-
traveled.
I sat in the rain with
I
you for an hour.
traveled.
On and
I
off
want-
in the rain, and I've given you enough time. You ought to straighten out your press because you know what?
Mr.
A
President,
country can never be
we
great
traveled
with a dishonest
Listen,
press.
we
Come on, let's
traveled
go.
all the way to Wisconsin.
Well, if you traveled so
for-
far, maybe you should be respectful and not a fucking cunt.
Fucking ugly bitch.
So then, of course, people are... I don't even want to listen to what this dumb cunt has to say right now. What's going on here? No, come on. Dude. Okay, jeez. Yeah, so then, like, ask for actual evidence. So it's supposed to come to every interview, like with, oh, here you go. Trump throws tantrum and runs away. Yeah, okay. Me laughing at your stupid... Yeah, we've already seen the evidence, dipshit. No crap, everybody has seen it. Everybody who wants to know the truth and look for it, it's there. Can you explain all the statistically impossible election metrics or statistically impossible vote reversal? Excuse me. In the wee hours, only in states that stop the count? Yeah, like, dude. It's like right there, but they need to get these fuckers, man. I don't know what the fuck. I know they're like working on it. They're trying to find and get. Okay, here's a video of the people. Hey, go. It's dude. Stage 1. Yeah. Dude. Yeah, you're such a fucking idiot. You want evidence? Then do your fucking job. Same goes for Welker. The evidence is staring at all of us in the face, but you hold yourself out of as a journalist. Yeah, dude, no shit. This is why this. Oh man, dude, that's shit. That's like that's infuriating. You know, that's why nobody trusts journalists. You know. You know, it was the same thing. Remember the video, like Elon Musk hired dipshit Don Lemon for on X, and then so he lets him have an interview with him to kind of welcome him or whatever, and then he just, oh well, you drug addict and this and that, and just starts like that's all the news is anymore because social media has fucked it, because the clicks, the view, you know. The whatever, oh look, he said this, someone clicks on it, but it's like really nothing, you know. It's like that's all they care about. They don't care about the truth. They just want the stuff that's gonna grab attention, fit their agenda. They suck balls. Anyway, I have no idea how long I've been talking because there's no time limit on this thing. What the crap? Maybe I gotta set my timer on my phone when I do it, but anyway, that's all. I was just, this was kind of a test, and I just wanted to see how it went. Let me know what you think. I don't know. See, I don't really have a niche. I just talk about whatever I feel like talking about. Usually it's politics, movies, or music, you know. A little bit of my life here in the Philippines. But, I don't know. Do you think I should focus more on something? If so, let me know. Anyway, that's about it. Appreciate your time. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. All right, God bless.
Say something for the podcast. Tell the people what you feel.